The City of Guelph has proposed a Hanlon Creek Business Park, which would cover this area with over 85% impermeable surface, 74 acres of roads. There's been widespread opposition to this, especially in the past 15 years, but increasing the past 6 months. And even though there's been widespread opposition to this, the city has not listened to what a lot of people have been bringing forth. So they've pushed through with the construction of a culvert over Tributary A. Tributary A feeds into the Hanlon Creek, which feeds into the Grand and Speed rivers. The Grand River provides the water for multiple different communities, including Six Nations, Brantford, and Cambridge. Also in this area, there's the Paris-Galt moraine, which is an important recharge area for our own drinking water. There are several ecologically sensitive species here, including one that is both federally and provincially protected and another one that is federally protected. Despite all this, the city is still pushing through with its development. So we see this as a last resort to get the city to listen to what the public is saying.
And now on the site today, there's a public response to the eviction notice that was served yesterday. And rather than people leaving the site, even more people have come to show their support and show the city that they can't just put us in a little free speech zone on the side of the site and expect us to allow this construction to continue, this development to continue. They want it to appear as if there's a dialogue, but we insist that if there's a dialogue, there must be the possibility for the end of this development to come about, and that's why we're staying put.
I've talked to a few people and they're saying they're prepared to be arrested today if the police come and try to evict you. Is that the general consensus? Is that a large percentage of you people? Are you yourselves prepared to be arrested?
People here today will make decisions for themselves about what risks they're willing to take and able to. And I think no matter what that decision is, people are all here to make sure that there's a just solution to this, and not necessarily just one that follows the letter of the law and without any sense of responsibility to this land and to our own lives.
For myself, I remain committed to protecting this ecologically sensitive and thriving area that sustains us. And I think it's important to remember that any arrests that happen are made because the city authorized them, and that is an example of the city responding violently to a rather peaceful action, and that's a really good indication of how the city prioritizes profits over people.